think the doctors will fancy me in my new pyjamas?
Hey, watch it. Don't go copping off with anyone so you can see them properly. You never know who you might end up with.
Hey, have you packed me Marie Claire magazines?
Yep, they're in the bottom of your bag. You still have your bandages on for a few days, though, won't you?
Yeah, but the minute the bandages come off, I'm going to pig out on chocolate and I'm going to read all the ones I've missed. Can't wait.
Do you know what? I've never known anyone so excited about going into hospital for an operation. I would run a mile.
I bet you'd be glad to stop playing guide dogs though, won't you?
Oh, I never want to see a VAT routine again.
Oh, no, honest though, Casey. You've been great. Some others have done without you. You've been a real mate.
Gonna put my name down for an MBA?
Oh, no probs. I'll phone the Queen the minute I get home. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm going to be able to see you again.
Yep.
No trouble at all, Susanna. That's the firm's business card. They were very helpful when I was setting up the garage.
Oh, thank you.
May I ask what you want it for?
Oh, just a little something I've got in mind for Max.
Ah.
Oh, you got a message on your machine.
So I have.
Max mentioned you were expecting a call from Patricia and Eric.
Got it last night. All safely arrived in Montreal.
Good.
This could be Patsy again.
Hiya, Dave. Just ringing to remind you it's me bingo tonight, so I won't be able to come round for tea. Ta-ra.
Julia never mentioned she'd been round for tea.
She invited herself, actually.
Only me again, Dave. I forgot to remind you to take the cheese and onion pie out of the freezer. Ta-ra.
I've employed her as a cleaner just once or twice a week, you know.
Funny, she never phones me up to remind me to take anything out of the freezer.
She seems to have got it into her head that I'm incapable of living on my own.
I should keep an eye on her. Always answering machine messages. She might not have honourable intentions. Anyway, I'd better go. Julia will be here in a minute. I'm sure we'll have a lot to catch up on. Bye.
Mike?
I'm opening it, all right?
Anything from the other fella?
No, nothing.
Where's our Jack?
She's gone up the flat to get ready for the op. After giving me an ear bashing about what hasn't been done while she's been away.
Have we said anything to her about Bradley?
Oh, no, you're the one who put it off, so it's up to you.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do for the best, do I?
Well, just tell her, Dad.
£50,000, Mike. It's an awful lot of money.
180. There you go, my love. See you again. All right, tell her all of.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dave. It's all right. Listen, you don't mind swapping shifts, do you?
No, no problem. Anyway, where you going?
Never you mind. Right, gotta move.
Dad, you know when I sang at the Legion?
Yeah.
What would you say if I was to do it on telly?
What would you say if I told you I was chosen to play for England?
Well,
Why, what's up?
I've been picked to go and sing like a star. You know, they want me to do my share act. I thought you'd be pleased.
Oh, love, why didn't you tell me? That's fantastic. Look at that.
I'm terrified. Can you imagine me on telly being seen by millions of people?
Oh, I see. I told you you could sing, didn't I? Now you're going to be famous.
You know, I just can't believe it. I was terrified I'd make a mess of it. The only people I told was my mum and Peter.
Peter? Hairdresser Peter?
Yeah, he ran me to the audition. Oh, wait till time I've been chosen.
Hang on. What's he doing running you anywhere?
Why, what's wrong with that?
Well, if you don't even know him.
Daddy's all right.
And how'd you know that?
I just can't wait to get back to Manchester.
Well, look, I made up for you, okay?
Hey, do you think Mick will give me the time off to go?
Yeah, of course he will. Anyway, if he doesn't, I'll make up your hours for you. I'll see you later.
Right, there's your keys.
Oh, honest, Dad, there's no need for you to come. I'll be fine in a taxi with Casey.
It's no hassle, love, I've told you. It'll only take me a couple of minutes to get the car. Anyway, I want to. What else am I going to do?
Still fed up with doing nothing?
Ah, yeah, you could say that.
Oh, well, I know how you feel. These last couple of weeks have made me realise what it's like when you want to work, but you can't.
I wish you'd have thrown that stuff in my eyes, not yours.
Hey, don't be saying things like that. And anyway, it's over. I'm having me up at last. And as soon as I get the bandages off, I'm going for it. Manor Park's first millionairess.
Yeah. But look, love, like I've said, don't build your hopes up too high, will you? The specialist said there could still be problems.
Minimal problems, in some cases. So I'm just going to be positive. You be positive and all, eh, Dad?
Yeah, I'll try. Right, I'll go and get the car.
Oh, come on, Dad, cheer up. It's an operation. It's not my execution.
Yeah.
Okay, all set?
Yeah.
Wollongong Outdoor Pursuit Centre. Melbourne Physical Activity Centre. London Borough of Hackney. Danny, you'll never believe all this.
They'll fall in, I know they will.
Look, there's 8 references here. How am I going to get all of them in my head by 2:30?
You don't have to memorise them. Just remember you worked in Australia for 10 years.
Oh, is that where this Wollongong place is? Very likely, yeah?
You left Australia. You worked at the London Borough of Forest Hill. And then you came back for personal reasons. Your wife wanted to come back to Liverpool.
Look, Danny, I'm not sure I can handle all this.
You said they weren't foolproof, and I was showing you that they are.
Yeah, but what if I get rumbled, eh? You might have heard, Danny. I'm not exactly squeaky clean. I could get done for fraud or something.
Only if you take the job. Or you do them for money. And you're not exactly going to take the job, are you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's loads of swimming instructors who can't swim, aren't there?
Just go home and get ready, and I'll see you at the leisure centre. Hey, and no hats with corks on the brim.
Well, I'm surprised you haven't got me dressed up like Crocodile Dundee, you. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Hi. What's all this? Keeping bad company. What are you doing talking to him?
He's my next door neighbour.
Yeah, and trouble. What was he on to you about?
I was just helping him with some college work, doing some stuff on my computer.
Oh. Well, as long as that's all he's got you into.
That's fine. I'll collect them in half an hour. Great. See you later. Bye. I've just got to nip into town, and then I'll be going straight to the restaurant.
Oh, you look a bit brighter today. How do you feel?
Determined, Julia. Determined to get pregnant this coming month, come what may.
Oh, that's the spirit. Was Mr. Farnham disappointed, like?
He doesn't seem to think there's any need to rush.
He's got a point. You're still a young woman.
But I'm 37, for heaven's sake.
Doris Sparrow's mother, God rest her soul, she waited 9 years for her first, there, Mary. And you know what did it in the end? Oysters.
Oh.
Oysters washed down with a bottle of stout.
Well, that makes sense. They're full of zinc. Good for conception.
Well, she had 8 of them in the end. Babies, I mean.
Oh.
Not oysters. Never lost the taste for oysters and stout.
Always worth a try.
Another thing my mother swore by and all. Tucking your knees right up to your chest, you know. Afterwards.
Thanks, Julia. I remember that.
Anything I can do to help?
You're supposed to be resting. Have you taken your tablets?
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Maybe I should go back to work.
Oh, don't be soft. You're not fit to work. Anyway, David Crosby said take the rest of the week.
Yeah, but I feel like such a phony. I'm not ill, am I?
Look, grief affects different people different ways. You're just finding it hard, that's all.
You seem to have coped all right. Do you think it's because you were there when she went?
I don't know, Cassie.
It just all happened so suddenly. I mean, I know she was bad on some days, but she had her good days too, didn't she? All the time I kept thinking, she's going to be all right. She's got years ahead of her yet. And the next minute... Sorry, don't mean to put it all onto you.
You're not.
I just wish it hadn't happened so soon.
What's going on? Have you just put a no smoking sign on the front door?
Linda, can you spare a minute, please? Hands out. I want one of these on every table and in the restrooms as well. From now on, Grant's is back to being a non-smoking restaurant.
You can't do this. This is ridiculous.
So what's the point in trying to get pregnant when my husband's fertility has been jeopardised by working this smoke-polluted room?
Look, a little bit of so-called passive smoking isn't going to make any difference. I have fathered 4 children. I've also spent most of my adult life sharing offices with smokers.
I'm sorry, Max, But I can't afford to take any chances.
You are taking chances with our livelihood. If we ban smoking here, we will go bankrupt. Most of our regular customers smoke.
This is meant to be a non-smoking restaurant.
God's sake, darling, it's not as easy as that.
Patricia never allowed smoking here. You never short of customers before, were you?
You can't... Look, sit down, please, darling. Just sit down. Don't you think you're being a bit manic about it all? I think we should just let nature take its course.
I want a baby.
So do I. But, well, I think you're just getting hysterical about it all. I think we need to start to relax.
I just can't bear the thought of failing again.
You shouldn't look at it as failure. That's just negative. And promise me you'll just calm down and relax. That's what we need to do, isn't it?
Thanks. How much longer to go?
Half an hour.
Half an hour? I wish we could just get on with it. Look, you don't have to hang about here, Dad. Why don't you go home?
I'm all right, love.
You'd be doing me more good sitting with a coffee in the bar, keeping an eye on that soft brother of mine.
Oh, Michael can manage.
Well, you've got more faith in him than I have. I'll have him jump through hoops and I get back in that place with autism.
Jackie, it's not going to be that soon, you know. Don't go pushing yourself too hard.
Yeah, but that business is what makes me tick. And I'm sick of having to rely on other people to keep it going.
Casey's right, you know, Jack. You don't want to go counting your chickens just yet. I mean, for all you know, you mightn't even want to go back to the bar. Maybe you want to try something different.
What are you talking about?
All I'm saying is that you never really know what's going to happen, do you?
Dad, I'm trying to be positive here. I've got my eyes on the future. Eyes on the future, eh? Well, that's what's keeping me going, my business.
Look, Jack, this is a bit difficult for me to say.
What?
Can you take this for me, please?
Yeah. Top.
And I need to take them glasses.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad, what were you going to say?
Nothing, love. It's all right. It'll keep.
God, for a minute, I thought you were going to tell me that Mike had burned Bob Rookie to the ground.
No, not like that.
Dad, will you ring me mum after and tell her I'm going in?
Yeah, of course it will. And look, don't you worry about anything, do you hear? You're going to be fine.
A fair bit of Australia, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, I was out there for 10 years, you know.
Take a seat. So you came back for family reasons?
Yeah, well, you know how it is with women. I mean, the mother-in-law, she's getting on a bit, and, well, the missus wants to come back to Liverpool, you know, to look after her.
That's a pity. It's still the land of opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah. And the weather's better.
So, why did you never go for promotion?
Eh?
Well, you've been a senior instructor at some fancy-sounding places. Did you never think of a career in leisure management?
Yeah, loads of times. But it was the missus again. She was always on me back every few months, you know, about coming back to Britain, so I could never give management my full commitment.
Well, that's a shame. I'm sure you'd have had no trouble climbing the ladder out there. So, how do you feel now your wife's back in Liverpool? Would you stick with an instructor's job here, or would you be going for promotion?
Oh, no, I'd go for it if I had the chance.
I see.
But I'd still like to do the instructing. I mean, there's nothing like that buzz you get, is there? You know, taking a young kid who's scared to death and turning them into a Mark Spitz.
Well, that's a name from the past. But yeah, I get your drift. So you'd be quite happy with remaining an instructor for the time being?
Yeah, my first love and all that, you know.
I admire a man that's happy with his job. Right, I suppose I better show you around.
Great.
Cass, do you fancy a bit of fresh air?
Yeah, don't mind.
We need to drop the order form off at the gravestone place.
Forgot about that.
Hey, there's a little flower shop near there. We could get some flowers from your mum's grave if you like.
Yeah, if you like.
You sure you want to?
She always loved carnations, didn't she? And you were the one who always brought her them. I never thought. Just wished there was more I could have done for her.
It wasn't like that, Cassie. You're selling yourself too short. You were good to her.
We're hoping to find the finance to upgrade the changing rooms next spring.
Great.
But what I really want to do is find more middle-aged customers. It's a scandal how many over 30s can't swim. That's what I want you to concentrate on.
Oh, nice one. Sounds my sort of thing, eh?
The last guy in the job was good, but he didn't have the initiative to go looking for these older non-swimmers. How would you go about it?
I'd put flyers and posters in places, you know, where people waste their time. Bars, pubs, that sort of thing, you know. Tell them there's more to life than booze and that swimming is the best exercise you can get.
I like that, Jimmy. I'd be prepared to find a budget for that. Well, the next applicant will be waiting, but to tell you the truth, his experience is nowhere near as extensive as yours. I should be able to get back to you with some good news by Monday.
Yeah?
But that's strictly between you and me, of course.
Oh.
Help! Help!
You take the deep end, Jimmy.
Jimmy? What are you doing? You can't swim.
Hi.
You're home early.
I've taken the evening off. I'm going to cook you a meal and then I'm going to start to relax.
Sounds good. What have you got?
Well, I've got spinach and roquette, not to mention iron-rich broccoli, and a very nice bottle of white wine.
No, Max. No wine. How many times do I have to say it? We've both got to stop drinking alcohol.
It's only 11% volume. It's practically water. One glass each won't do us any harm.
No. What else have you got?
Well, stolen from under the eyes of my very own chef. Best quality calf's liver.
Oh, I'm sorry, Max. I can't eat that. It's full of retinol.
It's delicious.
It's been known to cause birth defects.
Is chicken okay?
Yes.
Right, chicken it is. And don't suppose videos will affect my future fertility, will it?
Don't be silly.
Thank goodness for that.
It's just... I was planning on working out when I'd be fertile, and I wanted to draw up a day-to-day diet for us both.
Oh, now this is ridiculous.
It's just... When we make love, I want everything to be perfect. I want us to do it at the right time, knowing we've both taken care of ourselves and that our bodies are perfectly nourished.
It doesn't sound romantic and spontaneous, does it?
Because we have to be scientific.
And how long does this go on for?
Just a month. I promise. We'll be successful this time.
Oh. Oh.
The look on his face when you realised what you were doing. You really thought you were a swimming instructor.
I know. Listen, if that blaming kid hadn't have got out of his depth, I would have done. Oh. Hey, listen. You don't think he's going to call the busies, do you?
I better check up on those references.
He fell for it, hook, line and sinker. Why don't you go for promotion, Jimmy?
But it worked though, didn't it? I told you it would.
I can't believe he thought those references were real. And the certificate.
And he was going to check anyway.
You sure?
I've proved it to you, haven't I?
Yeah.
Next time you'll land the job, eh?
Nice one, kidder.
Julia, what are you doing here? You aren't due till Monday.
Well, I know how house proud you are, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a spruce up. Have it nice for the weekend.
There's really no need.
Oh, don't worry, love. I won't include it in this week's hours. Just call it a favour for a good friend.
Yes, well, thank you.
Oh, and you don't have to worry about taking the pie out the freezer. I've already defrosted it, and I've got it in the oven on low.
It's very kind of you, Julia, but I could have managed.
Oh, it only took a jiffy. And I'm here anyway.
Yes.
Oh, there were just 2 calls. Some slip of a girl selling insurance, and one of them double blazing spibs.
You spoke to them?
Don't be daft. It was on the machine.
That's strange. There's no lights flashing.
Oh, it's not there now. I didn't think you'd be interested, so I wiped it. I read how to do it in the instruction book.
I'll call later. Yeah, bye. Any news? Yeah, I've just phoned the ward and she's out of theatre.
How's it work? Is she okay?
Well, they can't say yet.
How did she take the Bradley business?
Michael, I couldn't do it.
Oh, you're joking, Dad.
Oh, you should have seen her, son. She was sitting there, chatting away, full of confidence about the operation and everything. I just couldn't do it.
You're just postponing the inevitable. Look, she should have been told before the operation. She's going to go off her head now.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about what J.C. Bradley's up to, wanting £50,000.
Well, you're not going to be able to stop him selling. I mean, if that's what he wants.
Yeah, but who's he going to sell to?
You were wonderful to her.
Oh, you don't have to keep saying that.
I couldn't have looked after her the way you and Mick did.
Of course you could.
It must have been so hard for you. Should have sorted things. Got her into the hospital.
It was what she wanted. All I did was what she wanted.
She shouldn't have had to go through that much pain.
She coped with it for as long as she could. I got too much for her in the end. That was the hardest bit. When she couldn't stand it any longer. That's why we helped her.
Helped?
Oh, Cassie, don't you remember months ago? Her talking to you about us helping her on her way. Oh, Cassie, it was awful. But we had to do it. She begged us to do it. She couldn't stand it any longer.
You and Mick?
She begged us.
You killed me.
Oh, Cassie, she was in such terrible pain. How could we refuse? But Cassie, if you'd have been there, you'd have understood.
Next tonight, dreams really do come true. Ross's fantasy woman calls in to the Central Park. Friends, after the break.